Hey, I'm on this roundabout in the middle of the back streets, and I wanted to show you because what I'm going to do is go for a ride, one of the just like mainstream regular rides that are here in Adelaide that are so close to the city. It's only about 40 kilometers, it's about 800 meters elevation, something like that, and it's just really cool, easy, accessible. So we're going to go up Mount Osmond, one of my favorite climbs because it has amazing views actually when you're looking back at the city. Across to the freeway, there's a bike path there, so you can just go straight up there, up to Lofty, across to Northern Summit, down to Northern Summit, back to the city. Beautiful day for it. I'm going to show you. You can check out the route in the description below. I'll put the loop after I've done this, but let's go. And look at these flowers. I love this time of year. It's springtime. I'm matching with the flowers. All right, let's do this. Cool. Turning onto Thurkill Ave, which is the start of the Mount Osmond climb. And this is a beautiful road to ride on. It has amazing views of the city from the top, and when you're riding, descending back down it, actually it's gorgeous. Yeah, that tree for me marks it. It's kind of like, cool, right? I'm out of the suburbs, I'm getting into the climb, Mount Osmond climb. And here we go, as you can see now, the suburbs are leaving and we're going to be in amongst the trees and on the hill, so yeah, it's cool. Not too much traffic on this road either. I mean, we've seen a few now at the moment, but generally there's not actually a lot of traffic compared to other roads and other climbs. That's what I really like about it too. Where the real climbing begins. It's about 11% and sections of this get steeper than that, but I love that, being able to just get into my legs and stand, and yeah. This is why it feels so good. I love it. It's one of the proper climbs we've got here in Adelaide. Osmond's so cool, another reason why, especially when you're descending, amazing views. It's a nice descent too. And for some reason, this is a mostly underridden climb in Adelaide. I'm not sure why. Everyone goes up Northern Summit, but this one's actually better, I'd say. So if you haven't done it, definitely come. Mount Osmond. Speedy descent. This is a speedy, you can do a speedy descent down the other side of Mount Osmond down here. So we just go down. And there's some pretty tight corners. Like that. This is the spot I wanted to show you. This is a good intersection to know because we've just come from here, so down Mount Osmond here, you can see Southeastern Freeway City, that way there's the freeway. So we've come down Mount Osmond, to where the freeway is. And what you can do, you can come along here, you go, where should I go? Oh, I want to go back to the city. You jump on the bikeway here that takes you down to the toll gate, crossroads and everything there. So that's it's about a quarter of the distance up to Lofty. So that's the bikeway starts down that way. Then if you want to keep going up to Mount Lofty and Crafers and all of that, you keep going up here. And you go up here, and that bikeway, this is the Crafers Freeway, the freeway bikeway, oh, there's all these names for it, but you follow this, and it follows the freeway, but it goes all the way up, and mostly it's this, and then it's a sort of joint with car, but no cars really come up here, so there's a bit of a bikeway. I've seen wildlife here actually, so goats, echidnas, kangaroos. So you do have to be careful when you're riding, especially when you're descending down here, going fast. There we go, there's where we go under the freeway, or the expressway. The cool thing about the Crafers Bikeway is that it's a really good way to get up into the hills without worrying about traffic. It's really nice. Like, you just get to freedom ride and just, you know, safely, peacefully. Yeah, it's really cool. It's the old freeway until they built the new one down there in the expressway. So it's a good way. I think all sorts of people use it. You know, commuters, beginner cyclists, professionals. Yeah, it's a really popular bikeway. These are the bollards, so when people do the freeway, they know this is the end. It's like toll gate to bollards, so it's these bollards are really popular, famous, you know, they're known. All right, here we go. This is where you make a choice of whether you go down to, I'm talking to the camera, of whether you go down to Crafers on the bikeway, down there. See, it says Crafers Bikeway, or whether you carry up this way to Blackburn. Both ways will get you to Mount Lofty. One of them is just slightly harder. So I'm going to go the harder way, which is you just carry on straight and you go up Blackburn, and it's this really steep gradient, and I really love it. And then it gets you onto the road that takes you up to Mount Lofty. Or you can just follow the bike path down this way here, and then that will take you down to a roundabout, and at the roundabout you go, well, brings you just near the roundabout, but you know, you go left when you get to the bottom of this bikeway here. So you can see there, Crafers Bikeway. But we are gonna go this way and do the harder version because there's more climbing and I love it. So just keep following that, get into an easier gear and climb up this because it's nice and steep. And it's nice this way as well because you're on the back street still, whereas if you go down to, actually I won't talk because that's really steep. If you go all the way down to the freeway, if you go all the way down to Crafers and the roundabout, then you're going to be on the busier road for a bit longer. Because this way you avoid that road for a bit longer. That's very steep. You can't see me, but I'm standing and I'm going really slow. Blackburn Drive. It's good. Bit of downhill recovery. Yay. Here we go. What goes up must come down. So don't worry how much you have to push. Up. because you really recover fast on the downhill. Even this little short part here is giving me just a little reprieve and a tiny recovery. It's all I need to go and do the next one. Cool. Okay, so get to the end of Blackburn here. Gonna go right, and then we're gonna go left and get onto the road that takes us up to Mount Lofty. So we're just coming off Shedington Road onto Mount Lofty. Drivers are pretty good generally because they know that there's cyclists. There's often, you know, cyclists are always up and down this road. So, you know, as with all road riding, just hold your own on the road and keep to the left, but not too far left where they're going to, you know, sometimes the cars will push past you if there's another car coming the other way, and it pushes you off into the gutter and things. So, yeah, just drive. Hold your own space on the road when you need to. Drivers are supposed to give you 1.5 meters, and they don't always do that, and sometimes they go past really fast, but you just be really smart. If there's cars coming the other way right now, I ride out a little bit more like this, so I take up more space so other cars behind me can't pass until it's safe, so they don't get tempted to squeeze past. And I'll just do that for a few seconds until it's really okay. Alright, let's go into Mount Lofty. Here, Mount Lofty summit. Guys, off at Lofty, amazing views, it's so cool. Yeah, I'm going to get a little bit more footage heading back down, so we'll head over towards Norton and go down, but this is a really cool loop that you can do. So come up Osmond, up the freeway to Lofty, and then on the way down you can go down Green Hill, or then go across to Norton's if you want, but there's options. So yeah, we're going to go across to Norton and go down there to make it like roughly a 40k loop. So it's so cool, right? Such a beautiful day. Yeah. Leaving Mount Lofty now. This is coming just left where we were before. Alright, just come down from Mount Lofty through this intersection. Yeah. Go down Green Hill. It's not a very nice road to ride down, and like if there was no cars it'd be awesome, but there's way too many cars. So we're gonna go right and then cut across the top of the hills over to Lofty and over to Norton Summit. Yeah. Alright, okay guys, that's a really cool loop to do. So I'm at the top of Norton Summit, just going to roll down there now, back into the city, and it's going to be about a 40k loop, motorbike. Nice climbing up through Mount Osmond. Not many people do it, so go up Mount Osmond, cut across to the freeway, up there, up to Lofty, and then across through the hills to here, Norton Summit, back down the other side. An awesome loop. So get onto the description. I'll put a link in the description below so you can copy the route if you want to do that. And stay tuned for the next video. Remember to subscribe. See you on the next ride. Yeah! And it's summer almost. It's warm. Yay!